Welcome to the RavensSpace on YouTube. My name is Jason, and this is a RavensSpace Daily, where we talk about Baltimore Ravens news every single weekday. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We have 3 great news stories that we're going to hop into. First, I want to say a thank you shout out to Cedric. He's our first Patreon supporter. So thank you so much, Cedric. You're the man. I appreciate it. This video is brought to you by the RavensSpace Patreon. If you guys want to support the show, want more great content, please go and back us on Patreon. We give you guys great prizes. It'd be awesome if you did that. Thank you so much, and we'll hop right into the news. The first news story of the day comes from the Bleacher Report, and it's a great piece, I thought, about each fatal flaw for each NFL team. And for the Baltimore Ravens, the fatal flaw was the running game. And to be specific, running game remains important. So basically what they're saying is that if we can't run the ball, there will be no success. It doesn't matter how good our receivers are, how good Joe Flacco plays. If the running game has issues, we'll be in the same place as a team that has no identity, who can't run the ball, who can't set up the play action, and different things like that. And so they point out several things in the article. One is talent, and the other one is the offensive line. So first we'll go for talent. So basically they're saying, hey, running backs are good, but they're not great. And when you have a team that, was middling, you kind of need a great running back in order to propel it. So, we signed Danny Woodhead. He really will make a slight impact in the running game, but you never know. He might be a star. I don't think so, but he'll definitely help in the passing game. But the issue is still the running game. And then they also point out that with Kenneth Dixon being suspended, Woodhead being an okay runner, Terrence West being an okay runner, not great runners, that there will be some problems for our running game. And next they cite the offensive line. We all know the offensive line is very patchworky right now. And because of this, there might be some issues with the way that we play running the ball, right? So right now, based on how it looks, we're going to have a very young offensive line, a lot of inexperience, because you have to think only one player has been a starter on the offensive line as of today for more than 1 year, right? Listen to that. It kind of shocked me when I first thought about it. Only one player on the Ravens offensive line has started 16 games or more. It's crazy. And so it's kind of scary. That is scary. But I think that the Ravens, with Greg Roman being added, can scheme up some plays, and we'll have a good running game. We won't be 28th like we were last year. We hopefully can get to that 14th. And if we get 14th and Joe Flacco plays well, we have a chance to be good on offense, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I thought it was an awesome article, and I hope you guys thought it was awesome too. I thought it was cool. The next article also comes from the Bleacher Report, and it talks about which NFL team is best at every position. And so I want to, let you guys guess. I'll give you one guess. I'll wait. And the Ravens are the best team in the league at the kicking game, right? Kind of obvious now, right? We're not going to be the best at any other positions. If I would have to pick a position, it would be very close at corner in DBs. They actually gave that to the Seattle Seahawks, but we're a close second right now. But right now they say that we're definitely the best at the kicking game, and of course we have 2 perennial Pro Bowl players there. Sam Cook, who I think is the best punter in the league. So good that he invents kicks. If you guys didn't know, there's a great piece about how Sam Cook invented punts, the way that the ball spins and different things like that. And then also, you have Justin Tucker, the best kicker in the NFL right now. In my opinion, has a chance to be the greatest of all time. So at kicking. So we'll see. The thing is that, the Ravens aren't always the Super Bowl contender like Adam Vinatieri when he was on his teams. Because in my opinion, Adam Vinatieri is the greatest of all time at the kicker. So Justin Tucker, gets another, some more of those clutch kicks in the postseason, and he could be the greatest of all time. But the Ravens are the best team in the kicking game in the NFL. Doesn't really help us on offense, but it's something that you can hang your hat on as a Baltimore Ravens fan, because I will. So, and let me know what you think. Especially let me know what you think about that defensive back thing, because they gave it to the Seattle Seahawks, and I understand, but I really do think we have 2 of the top 5 safeties in the league. So I really would be interested in that. So, and then we'll move on to the last topic of the day. And I know a lot of you guys don't care about this, so I did put it last. And it's about the NFL player rankings. You know, the NFL players rank each other. And we got our first Baltimore Raven on the board at number 43, Marshall Yanda. Awesome. Has me worried about the rest of the team. I don't know if Joe Flacco's going to make it. Worried about that. Don't know if CJ Mosley's going to make it. I'm worried about that, because Yanda is pretty high up. I thought if, Yanda was maybe at like 60-ish, 50-ish, then you can get a Joe Flacco and a Mosley in, and not be crazy. Yanda's the best person on our team, but other players don't value offensive line like that, especially like players like cornerbacks and stuff like that. So what this is telling me is that we have 2 players in the top 100. Marshall Yanda at 43, and you have Eric Weddle at 20 something. Man, not good. But and to me, Marshall Yanda is the best lineman in the NFL. So 43 may be a little low for me, but hey, you take it how you get it. But again, Marshall Yanda is the first Baltimore Raven on the board. It's awesome. Marshall's a great player. He deserves it. I think he deserves a little higher. But it's awesome to see him there. And I know a lot of you guys didn't care, but I think this is a news story that when we have to celebrate our players, because if you watch ESPN or you watch the national, sports media, they don't celebrate the Baltimore Ravens. So we got to do it ourselves. So congratulations, Marshall. I think you're better than this, but this is where your peers voted you. So thank you guys so much. We have the mailbag question. Mailbag is brought to you by RavensSpace t-shirts. Please support us. Buy a t-shirt, super cool designs. Give me some feedback on the t-shirts. If you don't like them, if you think I should take one down because it's ugly, whatever, let me know. So the question of the day comes from Micah, and Micah asks, so what do you think is the most effective lineup for the Ravens in order to have a good season? Thank you so much, Micah. And so the question is very open-ended, which makes it very complex at the same time, because there's so many different ways to slice it up. I'm going to make it as simple as I can, because again, I don't want to be here all day. So I'll start on defense first. I think that we're built to play a nickel defense right now. I would really go 3-3-5 a lot. I think that would be very good for us. Of course, on first downs, you want to run the ball, but if we can find a way to, be good in the run defense and using the nickel defense, I think that would be awesome. Brent Urban would be on the field for me. Brandon Williams, Michael Pierce would be on the field for me. I would even try to get a little bit of Chris Wormley in there on the defensive line. Linebacker, you got Mosley, you got Suggs. I would start off with Judon, and I would let the 2 rookies and Judon fight it out. But I think Judon should start. At cornerbacks, I would, of course, have Jimmy Smith, Brandon Carr, and then Tavon Young. Tavon Young is going to be a great slot corner. I think he has a chance to be the best slot corner in the league. And at safeties, of course, you have Weddle and you have Jefferson. So that was simple. Offense is weirder. I'm not one of the people who think that you have to run the ball every down consistently. I really do see that the pass game is opening up opportunities for us and our team. So I would say you go, for the most part, either 3 receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end. And I would put, right now, I would put Campanaro at that slot. I would have Wallace and Perriman on the outside. Man, I love Waller. I think he's a matchup nightmare, but he's not ready yet. So put Pitt as a starter. You get the 5 offensive linemen. I would go Stanley, left tackle, Lewis, left guard, center, whoever. I don't think it matters who the center is. Right guard, I will go Urschel. And then right tackle, I will go Marshall Yanda. I think he's that good. Of course, he can play anywhere. Joe Flacco. And then, at running back, I would start with Danny Woodhead. I think he is more talented than the other running backs. So, and, those are mine. That's what I think. Super quick. Just wanted to go through. I think that would be a good lineup. Let me know what you think. You don't have to do the whole thing in the comments. If you want to, though, you do the whole thing, I'll give you a shout out. So, in the comments, I was, say what's up. That was awesome. If you want to go through your whole lineup, because I know a lot of you guys do go in depth on the Ravens like I do as well. So please put it in the comments below. That would be awesome. And that's the show for today. Thank you guys so much. Please subscribe to the Ravens Space on YouTube. Like, comment, share. Go to our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, join our Patreon. You'll be awesome. We'll give you prizes. And then if you don't want to join the Patreon, buy a t-shirt from us. Help support us, because the more you support us, the better we get. I can get somebody here on the team, so you can get more than one person's opinion if you want. So let me know. Thank you guys so much for your support, and go Ravens.